What's up, everybody? Oh, I'm just getting everything set up on the old laptop so I can see some chats.
Don't like it when your man takes off his ring?
I need
Get
to
him a
mute
girlfriend.
that.
Hey, Lee.
I'm going early tonight for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm tired from last night's mega stream. Not gonna lie, I'm tired. But I wanted to do some work on my helmet. So I decided to go live early. So, it's been a good day, but it's been a long day, a long evening. And I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm over here getting some sandpaper. Getting some sand and sticks. Sand and sticks. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm going a little early tonight, but like I said, it's only so many hours in a day, and most of you guys know I get up at like 3:30 in the morning, and so sometimes you got to hit the old hay to make up. So let's get some organization here so we can do some sanding and we can chat and hang out a little while. Let's see here. What's up, Brian Briggs? What's up? There's Jeanette, Spare Time, Allie Mom, Matt. What's up, Lance? Chris? Big Dog Ramsey's in the house. Ramey. Yeah, we can talk about that if you want to, Jeanette. I did do a hunt video, and it felt really weird. But I did enjoy it, but it was weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was, yeah. I sort of felt, I didn't need that big old piece of foam. I just need a little piece of foam. I felt a little out of place, if that makes sense. Yeah, out of place. I think that's a good thought process. If this is too noisy, please let me know. I got a mic right here, so it might be, but I'm gonna try to hold it away from me. It was early morning. I was actually, that hunt I did on Sunday, I got at Target right when they opened. I was the third one in. So that may be the way I approach it for the next few hunts, is just, little things. So what I'm doing is, just to show you guys, see that little ridge right there? Right there. It's where I trim this off. Yeah, Caveman, I'm a little dragging a little bit from the live stream last night with Ryan, which was a blast. But as most people know, I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I didn't get in bed till about 11. So, yeah. So what I'm doing, you can sort of see right there where this little white section right here, that's that's basically this right here. So it was awesome. It was awesome. It was great. It was fun. Had a blast. And I didn't actually feel tired at all, which was crazy. Because when I got done, I came back downstairs and I literally was wired up. So, yeah. That's right. Make sure you get them notifications on. So yeah, done my hunt video. Everybody seemed to enjoy it, which was good. That made me feel a lot better about it. So I've got some projects going on this weekend, so I'm not going to have time to really work on this any like I planned on. So I thought I might want to go ahead and work on it a little bit while I can. Going good, Am. My buddy Harold. How you doing, buddy? I told y'all lately how much I love working on projects like this. They're fun. They're relaxing. And if you haven't entered my giveaway for my 10,000 subs that's right around the corner, make sure and head over to that video. So I'm using 80 grit right there to get the biggest bulk of this off. And then I'm gonna come back with a 120. To finish it up. It is fun. It is fun. Oh yeah, Wally, that pop. When I first saw it, I was really, the Jawa was my favorite right out of the bat until I saw that R2. Jawa was still my favorite, but out of box, oh my Lord, it's works of art. Like I mean, it's. If you're interested, stay tuned. Tomorrow's video, I'm doing a spotlight on it, so. There's your spoiler for tomorrow's video. Doing a spotlight on that pop. I will tell you this, when you're working with things like this, take your time. Captain Pops with the $3 bomb. Thank you, sir. matey, I got your gold. I'll never forget the first time I ever met Pet Captain Pops. Jack Sparrow. That was so cool. X-Men. Ooh, X-Men Age of... I don't know. I don't know. So if I told you yes, I'd be fibbing. For children... Chris, man, that's awesome. That's outstanding, dude. That's wicked. So that first edge I showed you, now we're transferring over to that edge right there. Yeah, I know, Captain Pops. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're gonna have. I've already made my mind up. There's gonna be no cons this year, and then that way, if they are, I'll be like crazy happy. But if they aren't, I won't be like crazy disappointed. If that makes sense. But yeah, that was such a fun time. It was so cool. Captain Pops, man, he had a pocket full of gold. His treasures. So if you ever get the opportunity to see Captain Pops all dressed up as a scoundrel of the sea, make sure and get a selfie with him, because he goes all out. Captain Pops, I'm actually gonna tell you this. Seeing you at Atlanta Comic-Con last year, it actually sort of kicked me in overdrive to start doing this stuff. Doing my cosplay dream. So thank you for that. You inspired me to get in gear. That is great, Chris. That is great. What's up, David? See, that's Blair. I'm curious. I did not know the difference in the R2s until I saw it when I was hunting. And it was just, I glanced at it and I was like, wait a minute, those two Pops are different. Why are they different? And I'm telling you, there's something else. So you got to watch the spotlight video tomorrow, because there's something else that I found out that you'll see in the video. I'm not going to tell you, because you got to watch the video. That's right, Pop Addict. It's a must. So what I'm hoping to do is get these things filed down so I can actually start putting the primer coats on it. I've had this helmet for too long, but I will tell you this, when it comes to projects like this, I gotta have my mind right before I start them. Oh, and I will tell you this is why I was telling you guys about making sanding sticks. If you notice this edge right here, nice straight flat. Bricks. This right here is actually a lone wolf helmet that I bought. This is my primary helmet, but I actually am in the process of working on another EVA foam helmet. This is hopefully the basis for the Knight of Ren grenade face is what I call him, that I'm wanting to do. So, but this one right here is the one that, if you see me at a con next year, chances are I will have this helmet on. Because even if I'm not cosplaying, if I'm hunting, I'll still bring this to a con. And wear it proudly. Might even figure out a way to put a GoPro in it. Oh. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that's like his unofficial name, Ren, Grenade Face. Everybody in the cosplay community, that's what they're actually referring to. It's so funny. And after you look at him, it's like, yeah. Yep. He's Grenade Face. So as you can see with these resin helmets, it comes down pretty quick. I just do it in small little sanding spells. Then I look at it, because I don't want to take too much off. I want to make sure that I'm not too aggressive. Mr. Imagination, what's up? So yesterday was May 4th. May the 4th be with you. It was also my youngest granddaughter's birthday. So she was actually born on May 4th, which is really cool. Elm Street, yes, I agree. 100% agree with that. So what I'm doing now, so when this thing was cut out and trimmed out, it's trimmed out really close, but you still got to do some finish sanding on your own, which I'm actually pretty happy too, because it gives me a chance to put my own spin on it. But I will tell you this resin dust, it goes everywhere. Dun 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 dun, boom. Another thing I like about Lone Wolf Customs, they number all their helmets. So this is number 60 out of the cast, which is cool. It's a low number. All right, so I think I'm good on the 80s. Get the 120 out. So this weekend, I'm gonna be doing some spring cleaning. That's gonna be fun. Yes, Bricks. We actually talked about that last night on Jetta stream. Which was so much fun. It was so much fun. Long, even strokes. So what I'm doing now is I'm feeling I've got just a little bit of a hair edge. So we're getting there. Also, when you're sanding these flat surfaces, and you put your file, sanding block, whatever, and you got your flat edge, what I do is I put the file or the sanding stick on the flat edge and put my finger right on the top of it. So that way I can feel the edge so you don't get catty-wonkered. Bricks, the last 4 was really cool. I actually enjoyed the Bad Batch episodes. I thought that was really cool. I really got into them. I've actually got some photos saved on my phone of the paint schemes from them. As of right now, I'm still leaning towards a Death Watch paint scheme for this helmet because I like that paint scheme. I think it looks really cool. I still might put my own spin on it. I'm by no means. Times like this is when I wish I was a graphic artist. Yes, I do. I gotta watch Rebels. Oh, Charlie, dude, wait a minute. I don't even know if you saw that. It's literally there's there's dust everywhere. It's on my hands. It's on my shirt. Look, it's on my shirt. It's everywhere. That's why I'm down in the basement, down here at the workbench, because there's no way I could do this upstairs. The missus would get me. Yes, Harold. Harold, put your link to Instagram in here so everybody can go check out your cool photos. Harold's been kicking butt on his figure photos, his toy photography. Me and Harold, we had a we comboed today a little bit. Hope that conversation helped some, Harold. And if there's anything I can ever do, man, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm here for you. Another thing I do too, since you have an edge here, and edge here, I'll put the stick like this, so that way it stays uniform across. We're getting there though, we're getting there. It's got a little bit of a high edge right there. Get back to the 80. That's what I'm saying. Take your time. It's not a race. Or it is, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. This side of the helmet actually was cut a little closer, so I didn't have as much on this side as the other side. So if you ever notice when you pack stuff up, or if you move, or anything like that, and then all of a sudden you find things that you forgot all about that you had. Well, that happened to me. So let me show you something real quick. So way back in the day, I used to race RC cars. Yeah, bricks right now, the main thing is I want to get this this right here sanded down. I've got a big chunk of this sanded down. I just want to try to get it to the point to where I can start doing the overall sanding. I need to do a little bit of cleanup in the vents, but I'm still going to do a video on the other parts of it. But anyway, back in the day when I used to race RC cars, I used to paint my own bodies and stuff, and I forgot all about this. But I found my airbrush kit. Completely forgot all about this. And I was sitting there thinking the other day that I need to get an airbrush. No, I don't. No, I don't. So hopefully it's still good. And I might have to rebuild it, but hey, I found something that I forgot I had. I'm just saying. All right, so now I'm gonna get some 320 out. 320. I'm not sure. Let me look here. It's old. I'll tell you that. It is old. Dang. It's a Badger. I can tell you that much. I think it is a dual action though, because you can go forward and back on it. It's an antique. Because I was RC car racing back in 1994, 96. And something else that I dug up that I completely forgot about is in this tote right here, which is where my airbrush was at. So you guys can see something that I've not seen in quite a few years. Trophies from my RC racing days. I have a plethora. This is just one coat. I mean, just trophies. Oh, trophies. More trophies. It's crazy. It's insane. Plaques. More stuff. More stuff. More trophies. It's just, it's so cool. I had like a crazy reminiscing moment. This is my when I actually got out of RC car racing. This is my, and I forgot about this, one of my last races. Region 3 Championship, 4-wheel drive modified, B main, first place. I was first in the nation in this class when I got out of it. I retired on the upside, but 94, just crazy. 96. Yeah. It's amazing what you can find that you forget that you had packed up. So there you go, guys. You just got to look into my past as a competitive RC car racer. I got trophies to back up my statements. All right, so now I'm using this 320 because I don't want to get any more aggressive than I have to. And the 320 is just going to be really, really subtle. And I don't have to worry about it taking off too much. It'll give me a better idea of where I stand on the actual lines. Right there. Nope. You can still get quite a bit of material off. It's just not as aggressive. Let's catch up on the chat. Doc has 1912, yeah. I hope so, Ren. I hope so. That's the part I'm most worried about, is the paint job. Because Lone Wolf Customs does such a great job on these helmets. And I would hate to disrespect their quality of work with a shoddy paint job. I actually considered paying this to get this thing painted. But then it was like, that take the fun out of it. I take the fun out of it being mine. I think anyway. And you can tell with this 320, it's probably not sounding as loud as the other sandpaper was. That's what it should do. All right, let's see here. Let's see how good of a job I did on that seam. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that looks pretty flush. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope. See, I suck at bowling. There's two things that I really suck at, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, because if you ever do it with me, you'll know it right off the bat. Bowling and golf. I love both of them, but I suck at both of them because I put too much power in it when I try to do it. I don't finesse it. So this part of the helmet here, the mandibles here have a little bit of a high spot on it, but I'm really being gentle with these. I'm not being overly aggressive. Small sections, nice, slow, sandy movements on it. So there's definitely more material. I just don't want to get too crazy with it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you might be able to see, well, maybe not. There's a little bit of a lip right here. Maybe I can, you can definitely put a fingernail on it. So that one is, like I said, just take my time with it. In this scenario, nice, even, slow, sanding motion. Hey, now putt I can do pretty good. But, and I love playing golf. I do. I really, truly do. It's fun. Here's the thing. From the tee box, from 100 yards out, I'm good. So, if we play select shot with a group of 4, I can hold my own. But, man, the tee box is my kryptonite. It really is. It gets me every time. Ooh. Man, that is such a subtle. This is the part that gets me all like freaked out because it's so subtle. And parts of me's like, oh, it's good enough. But it's not good enough. It's almost good enough. But not quite. Not quite. See what the 320 will do. Dun, dun, dun. So what have y'all been up to today? How's everybody doing? As I make these loud noises. Been doing school, work. Yep, I'm with you on that one. Not on the school part. Well, technically school too, because I'm actually doing some certifications right now. So I'm actually doing school work too. So I'm doing work and school. So I can understand that completely. Wow. Packed up 100 comics? Wow. Nope, you ain't gonna miss it. Oh man, hey, if I was your classmate, we'd have a ball. I'm fun in school. I'm that guy. Oh, I think we're getting close. OMG, what's up? Nice, Craig. What's up, Michael? I mean, this is so flipping good. I'm gonna switch over to the other side and let me think about this one for a little bit. Because it's flipping close. It's really flipping close. What's crazy is I cut this part out. I was so, well, you guys saw me, I cut it out live, I do believe. If I remember correctly. I was so nervous cutting this bad boy out. Nerves. Nerves were tore up. Nice, Harold. Yeah, man, put your own spin on them. You know what, brother? They're yours. You can do whatever you want. They're your figures. I like weathered. Man, I'm telling you, that is flipping close. Ryan, you okay, man? I think this is close enough for government work. I truly do. All right, front edges here. I think they're pretty on point. Now the crazy part about this is this next step, which has me totally. I've been putting this off for a while. It's the corners of the eyes, the visor. And right tail files are great. I'm telling you right now, getting that plastic off of them is it's a pain. I'm just saying. Not like a flat file. Flat files are easy. These rat tail files, man, they just do not want you to get this plastic off. And since it's a file, you can't slide it. Which makes it rough. And it just breaks off in these little bitty pieces, which just frustrate me to death. Because I'm like, come on. Come on, plastic. Get off. Oh, and you can see it when I'm actually drawing this towards me. Don't worry. Leather apron. If you're gonna be working around power tools, knives, or anything, and you're gonna get an apron, I highly recommend a leather one. You pay a little bit more for it, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Click, what's up? Doing good. Hot Wheel Channel. Oh, 3D box. Ooh, nice. Thanks, Chris. I would do that. All right, so this part of the equation is right there in that little semicircle. Rat tail file. And very, very slowly. No hurries whatsoever. Sand a little bit, and look. Sand a little bit more. And look. Because a metal file takes off the material really quick. And originally, I was going to do this with a dowel rod and some sandpaper, but big dummy me bought the wrong dowel rod. So I'm going to make do with what I got and just be a little more patient. Until you get, there's a piece of that plat, until you get that right there. A nice, clean semicircle. So here's the other side. I don't know if you can really tell it, but you can see some high spots. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this. What's up, Jeff? I hope you're enjoying this little edition of the toy table. Another thing too about rat tip files, you can actually do this with them. So you don't have to go up and down. You can actually go side to side with them as well. And they actually work pretty good. Not too shabby. Right there. Not too shabby. So now that the corner's done, we can come back in with the flat. I think what I'm gonna do, it's a little bit slower of a process, but considering what I'm working with here, I'm going to go with my jeweler files. And I wanted to show you guys something with jeweler files. So this flat file right here, they always have one edge that's just plain metal and one edge that has a file. So the edge that is metal, no file, which is this edge, I'm actually going to be pointing it towards this right here. So that way, in case I slip, I don't accidentally take off material. So I wanted to try this one just to see how well it does close to this hole before I stick the big file in, or the big sanding disc in. And believe it or not, this is actually pretty relaxing. It really is. That's a good one, Charlie. That is true. There's got to be a table. All right. I do prefer my sanding sticks for small areas like this. I'm about ready to sneeze. I got dust on my nose. Because of the fact it has the wood edge for sure. And it has a bigger surface. And with me using the 320 right now, it's not aggressive at all. At all. And I will, once I actually primer it, I'll be able to see more areas as well. The primer coat actually will help identify high spots. So I'm not too worried about getting it perfect, because like I said, once I put the primer coat on it, I'll really be able to identify a lot of faults or places that I missed. All right, we just did this bottom edge, so we got the circle and all the way down to here and all the way down. So the top edge right here, you can see a little high spots right there. So let's see what we can do to it. It's actually pretty high all the way down. Oh, yeah. The 320. Sounds of relaxation. You are correct. And there's that top edge right there. Compared to this side and to that side. So, hey, we're getting there. We're making some progress. It's all because of you guys hanging out with me while I sand. That box. So, oh, this box. That's a helmet. That's that big helmet I picked up at GameStop for $30 bucks. I love that helmet too. It's a cool helmet. Really cool. moving on down. Moving on down. And since I can't really get a full look at what's going on, I'm just doing more side to side on this one instead of the up and down. My crackies, man, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Oh, and the reason why you hear me, it knocks the dust off the files in the sandpaper. My grandfather had his own cabinet shop. When I used to go down there and work. I worked growing up during the summers at his shop. And I noticed all of these carpenters, when they were doing file work, they'd sit there and they'd file. And I asked my granddad one day, I was like, what are they doing? That was a life lesson. All right. You guys tell me, what do you think? Did we do a good job? Does it look good and sanded on those edges? You tell me. I want your opinions. Does it look good? I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. All right, Brick, so I'm gonna put it on. I just gotta get all this dust out of it. There we go. I'm gonna have to trim my beard so it stays below helmet height. Once I get the pads and everything in it, it'll look a lot better. I think it will anyway. So what I was telling you earlier, as I put my spectacles back on, the edge that has the file versus the edge that doesn't. This is a prime example. So the file fits in these slots. If you're filing and you go up against this edge right here and you got the file edge, you'll dig into it. So that's why it's important to pay attention when you're filing on which side you've actually got going on. Now, sometimes you're going to need that side, like right here. I need it, but I can get away with it by putting the file on top of the high edge and putting this non-file side against the other and just going straight down. Oh, yeah. And this one, whoa, get over here, helmet. Stay. Let me look here. Yeah. Little baby rat tail. Bob Ross. I don't know about the Bob Ross the helmet making. There's a lot of good people out there. A lot better than me at it, that's for sure. I will tell you this. The resin helmets are great, but the dust, it'll get to you if you're not careful. So, that cleaned up pretty good. I can't really complain with that. And again, just small sections. Don't get in a big hurry. Of course, there'll be a piece of black screen that goes behind this, so you're not going to really see it, the details as much. But try to prep it as best you can. Oh, just go to their website. It's the silicone mold. He actually does live streams on his Facebook. He shows how the whole process. He actually invited me down to his shop for the group that meets down there. So I am actually planning on a trip. Well, I was, and go down and film and hang out with them. And so eventually I will be doing a video of a trip down there to Lone Wolf. Really cool people. Just what I'm doing right here is knocking off little sharp edges. Just sort of using my round file. I think this was so much fun to drill out. I was a nervous wreck. Plus you got to sand out the interior a little bit. Wow. I think I've accomplished what I was wanting to accomplish tonight. So that I'm happy for. I'm really happy with that. I still see a couple of little high spots, but nothing crazy. And I'll probably look at this thing about 3 or 4 more times before I actually, That's why it sits up at the table with me. Because what I do when I'm upstairs, I pull it down and I inspect it and I look at it and I try to identify areas that I need to work on more. But yeah, and this little seam line right here on these is nothing. It actually sands out pretty good. So now you can't even feel it anymore. Can't even feel it. Can't even feel it. Can't even feel it. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back. I've sanded it. But you can see right there on the front, seam line, but right there and right there. So the seam line actually sands out great. So that's not even an issue. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive because that's like I said, this is the first time I've actually sanded the seam line, and they were absolutely right. I mean, it just literally just sands right out. That's crazy. That's just good workmanship right there. And there are some spots that they were telling me that you may have to put a little bit of filler in, maybe. So far, I'm not seeing anything that they described. So I think I'm gonna luck up and not have to worry about that. Yeah, yeah. Actually, tell you what. Let me get this sanded down here, and I'll show you. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. So yeah, so as far as the actual sanding goes, let's see if it reconnects. So yeah, the rattle can 2X primer. This will be the primer I use. And what I'll do is I'll prime it, and then we will do a wet sand. Then probably going to put quite a few coats of primer on the helmet. And then the challenge is going to take place because the next, so then I have this metallic aluminum right here, which is the 2 times. And I was talking to the guys at Lone Wolf, and they recommend doing this because this actually helps all your other colors adhere better. So what I'm gonna do is I've got some liquid latex. So I'll do the primer coats. I'll get it to where I like it. Boom, boom, boom. Then I'm gonna find some spots to put some liquid latex on it. Maybe, if I take it down to the primer coat. Then when I spray this on it, the liquid latex, when you flake it off, that's how you make your chips to look like chips. So, yeah. I'm excited now, guys. We got a lot of work done tonight. We got a lot of work done tonight. I'm stoked. I'm excited. Help me decompress for the day. We got some stuff taken care of. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm planning on doing, I was planning on doing a video just on what I just did tonight, but I thought to myself, you know, it's really not that, I guess, interesting of a video. I could be wrong. I don't even know how many people we got in here watching right now. But when I start getting into the actual latexing part, I think those would be fun videos because I've never done it before. So I'm gonna be learning, and hopefully I don't mess it up. Let's see. I did not, Charlie. Top Pops, what's up, brother? What you doing? I'm looking here. I should be looking here. What's up? For this particular helmet, I don't know yet. I am going to be doing some cosplay. And since we're not having any cons in 2020, I don't got to be in a big hurry now. I'm not sure if it's going to be this or a trooper, because I've always been a big fan of the shore troopers. That's the one that I always wanted to do. But I don't know. I'm really big into the heavy Mandalorian. I could always just dye my beard white and be Captain Rex, Old Man Rex. I could do that. Whole lot less armor. But I do plan on regardless, when I go to a con, after this is done, this is probably going to be my con helmet. I'm just going to wear it around a con. I could brand it out. Good. Their old buddy. Ren, I'm telling you, people tell me I could do Captain Rex. I mean, I got the beard and I'm bald headed. I just gotta it's gotta be white. Or does it? I don't know. Does it have to be? I don't want to gray out quicker than I need to. I'm already graying out. But what we've been doing tonight is we've been actually cleaning up all these edges where it was cut out. We filed down all these edges. We cleaned up the portholes. And this is the actual seam. As you can see, guys, it's disappearing. And I can just barely feel it in spots. So Lone Wolf Customs, they know what they're doing. They got this down to a science. And this is such a small little thing that, I mean, I can just barely feel it in certain spots with my fingernail. So, John, awesome, thank you. The gray is just a show of experience. All right, I like that answer. The gray is stress, worry, all the things that you shouldn't do. So, hey, I'm gonna tell you, all you young people out there, I'm gonna tell you this. There's always gonna be things in this world that frustrate you, aggravate you, and literally will drive you to the point of questioning everything that you think you know. Find something, I don't care what it is. If it's sand in a Mandalorian helmet, if it's doing what Mary does with crochet and stuff, if it's painting, if it's collecting toys, I don't care what it is. Find you something that you can use to decompress. Because if you do not do that, if you cannot find something, and I'm preaching to the choir right now because I get this lecture a lot from my wife because I literally hold things really close to the chest. But all joking aside, find something, find something that you can just sort of get out of reality for an hour a day. Just something. I don't care if it's reading a book, going for a walk, lifting weights. I don't care what it is, but it has to be something that completely takes you out of the thing that drives you crazy. If you don't, it's going to be a interesting road that you travel. Interesting road. Now, me personally, I've done paintball, I work out, I've done RC car racing. Here in the last couple of years, it's been this. It's been, toys, and it's been getting back into, getting my photography tour related, doing the YouTube thing. This is my decompression. It really is. You guys are my decompression. Doing this is my decompression. Building the dioramas that I build, and, the EVA foam helmets, all that stuff is my way to try to decompress from the stress of life. And you know what? And here's the thing. Everybody says, when you're younger, you don't have stress. BS. You do. You know, kids nowadays, young people nowadays, totally different than when I was in my 20s. Totally different. Two apples and oranges. Stress is stress, worry's worry. All that stuff affects everybody. So just take the time. Take the time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Don't make me put you in time out. All right, let's catch up a little bit here on the chat before I wrap this thing up. Because like I said, Ren, I can believe that about you. I could seriously believe you stressing about little dolls. I could see that happening. I've seen some of your chats. I can see that happen. Look, I can see that happening. Oh, man. But anyway, seriously though, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I've actually, I'm going to go upstairs and get all this off of me and probably be posting a couple of photos to Instagram. I actually done some photos yesterday afternoon before the live stream. So Greg Cook Photography on Facebook. If you don't follow me there, why not? I post stuff there. But I really hope you guys had a good time. I hope this wasn't too boring. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I've been thinking about this all day. I wonder if I can get it on my glasses, I bet. One more time, can I? Nope. Nope. One more time for the folks that just came in. Here's the helmet. Technically, this is my, like I said earlier, this is my beard trimming guide. That's what this is actually for. I can just put this. Charlie, you calling me an idiot? I did do that. I did. I did that, and it was, like I said earlier in the stream, it was it was weird. Sorry, I'm coming off camera because you got to put your tools up. And my filing drawer, my sandpaper's over here. It was weird. It was strange. It was, I don't know. I came home and talked to my wife about it, and it was unusual. Oh, before we go, so I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing toy hunts. I did actually enjoy going. It was just weird. So I'll show you a little bit of an update on the Westar 35. It now has some black on it. This is just one coat. I gotta put some more on it. But yeah, it's getting there. Propping it. Yeah, because you can still see the grade coming through it. Right there. So, but guys, that's going to be it for this stream. Tomorrow's video, it's a pop spotlight, so check it out and you'll be able to see something else I found out about that R2-D2 pop. Just saying. And you won't know it until you take it out of the box. Just saying, because I didn't know it. And we got some more videos coming out this week, so we got content coming. What's up, Matthias? Yeah, I had fun tonight. I found an airbrush that I forgot that I had. We completely got the Mando helmet sanded and ready for primer. I just got to finish sanding the outside. And we got to put another coat on the Westar. So, but guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me as always. Hope y'all have a great rest of the evening. Hope you have a great rest of the week. And remember, find something that lets you decompress. Trust me. It will make things better. But I'm just going to do the blah, 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 blah. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going upstairs to get all this resin dust off of me. And don't forget tomorrow's video. Got to check it out. That way you can see what's different about that R2-D2 pop. Just saying. You don't know it unless you buy it and take it out of the box, which I did. But that's it. We're done. Always remember, toys refresh your soul, and Mando helmets do too. See you guys later.